Take our border back. Americans announce multi-state convoy to descend on southern border. Oh boy, these Americans are being very racist. They want their southern border secured. A coalition of racists from across the nation announced the formation of a massive southern border convoy and multi-city rally next month to defy the Biden regime's open border catastrophe. The border's not open. That's what they keep telling us. The border's not open. Oh, but now the border is open. But you're racist if you want to have a border. But the funny thing is, I'm up here in Canada, and there's a border between Washington State and British Columbia. There's a border between the United States and Canada. Why is it okay to have a southern border open, but the northern border is not open? Why don't you just open it all up so we can get straight to the point? Let's have a North American Union. One of the things that George Soros wanted, the North American Union, kind of like the European Union. Gotta wonder what's happening, but the border's not open, and if you think the border's open, you're a racist, right? So this is takeourborderback.com. Southern Convoy, no doubt taking a page from the Canadian Trucker Convoy during Clownvid in 2021. Or is it 2022? I forget. It's been so many years. We the people taking our border back. January 29th. Isn't that the exact same day that the convoy started up here? It was around that time for sure. No doubt coming up shortly here in 6 days. 29th of February 3rd. So that's going to be interesting. All these racists going to the southern border, shining a light on a problem that supposedly doesn't exist. And if the problem does exist, well, you're still a racist, according to the leftard clown media corporations. Well, if I was in the United States in Nevada, my second home, I would definitely not be going to the border because there's no problem down there. And if I did go down there, I would be calling myself a racist for even pointing out the fact that there's people coming across the border by the thousands per day. But once again, did I say that? I'm wrong, and I'm a racist for even thinking that out loud. Thought crime, thought crime, thought crime. There's nobody going across the border. There's no illegal aliens. There's none, and you're a racist if you talk about it. This doesn't exist. These are all Americans who forgot their passports and they're trying to get back to work, so they're entering the country illegally. Look at all the middle-aged men and women, and look at all the children there. There's so many families there. It's not all just men. You know, these are all American citizens. There's nothing going on here, and there's no problem at the southern border. The southern border is secured, and if you say otherwise, guess what? You are racist. How many people can you let into a country until it implodes? Think of the Titanic. If there's not enough ships and you're trying to save everybody on the Titanic, you're bringing in more and more people on those boats, trying to because the Titanic's sinking. How many of those ships will in fact topple because there's just too many people on the ships for it to work properly? And that's what's not going on in the United States of America. Continue not letting in millions of illegal not aliens because of course there's not a problem, and you can easily allow in a couple billion people into the United States and give them $1,000 Visa gift cards and put them on welfare, and don't worry, they don't have to get a job and nothing's going to happen. Keep the border open forever, or else you're what? You're a racist. What a clown show. Let's play. This is not a one-off event. This goes on daily, all day long, all night long, and it's been happening for years, but now it's been ramping up. Because, of course, Joe Biden says, surge the border. But I'm just lying because he never really said that. Joe Biden never said that this is fake.
I would, in fact, make sure that we immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Joe Biden didn't say that. That doesn't exist. That's a Dr. Deep fake video. He never said surge the border, and it's never happened, and it's not happening, and it's not going to continue to happen because it's fake news. And if you say otherwise, what are you? What are you? What are you? Oh yeah, you're a racist. You're a racist because you want borders, but every other country has borders. The Canadian-U.S. border is completely closed down. Is that racist? Am I not allowed to surge the border into the United States because I'm a white guy? Is that why? What a clown show. Honestly, I feel sorry for all the people in all these other third world countries. Do not get me wrong, and I understand those problems in all those other countries have to get fixed. They do have to get fixed, and they should be getting fixed, but they're not. But the problem is the United States is basically a Titanic, and everyone's jumping. Or basically, the United States is a sinking ship, and everyone's jumping on the sinking ship, trying to save themselves from other situations, meanwhile not realizing the ship is sinking, and all you're doing is exacerbating the problem, and nothing's going to get fixed. But if I was from another country, if I was from Mexico, Guatemala, from African countries, from South American countries, Ecuador, Peru, whatever, I would try the same thing. Do not get me wrong, and I have nothing against these people, no ill will whatsoever. You do what you have to save yourself, to protect your family, to get the best life possible. The problem is the clown world order created this situation, and now they're using millions upon millions of people who have basically living in dire straits as a result of foreign policy, as a result of policies in their own countries. They're using those people as a weapon to destroy the clown states of America. So take it as to what you will. How does this get resolved? How does this get fixed? The whole world has to get fixed in order for this to get resolved. But they could secure the border if they wanted to, but if I see that I'm racist. Anyways, get ready for the convoy. The Take Our Border Back Southern Border Convoy, January 29th. That's going to be real interesting, and that could be a very explosive situation, definitely. Anyways, have a great day, and don't you dare be racist and believe everything the mainstream media tells you, because they never lie. And if you don't believe them, what are you? What are you? What are you? You're a racist. Have a great day. Real Truth Report signing off.